Welcome back to my all old rare coins channel, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, and we've got a truly exciting one for you, the 1950 United States of America Liberty 1-cent coin. This small yet historic penny has become a sought-after piece among collectors, and if you happen to have one, it could be worth far more than just a cent. Stick around until the end because we'll reveal its potential value, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. The 1950 Liberty 1-cent coin is a relic from a pivotal time in American history. The 1950s were an era of economic growth, post-war prosperity, and cultural transformation in the United States. The coin itself was part of the long-running Lincoln Wheat Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny was one of the first U.S. coins to feature a real historical figure rather than a symbolic image. On the front of the 1950 Liberty 1-cent coin, you'll find the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. The words, "In God We Trust," are proudly inscribed above his head, while "Liberty" is displayed to the left, and the year, 1950, is struck on the right. The details of Lincoln's face, beard, and clothing make this one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side features two wheat stalks framing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America. Beneath these inscriptions, you'll find the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, a motto that symbolizes the unity of the United States. This classic design remained in circulation until 1958 when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse. The real excitement around the 1950 Liberty 1-cent coin comes from its rarity and collector appeal. While millions of these coins were produced, only a select few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Coins that have been carefully preserved without damage, discoloration, or heavy scratches are the ones that truly capture the interest of collectors. Even more valuable are coins with unique characteristics such as minting errors. Some 1950 pennies may have misprints, doubling effects, or off-center strikes, errors that make them incredibly rare. These error coins are considered one-of-a-kind treasures in the numismatic world, and their value can be significantly higher than standard issues. So, how much could your 1950 Liberty 1-cent coin be worth today? Well, if you happen to own one in exceptional condition, or if you have a rare variant with a minting error, your penny could be valued at an astonishing $259,000. That's right, this little 1-cent coin could be worth a life-changing amount of money. So, before you overlook that old jar of pennies or dismiss a worn-down coin, take a closer look. You might be holding a hidden fortune. Now, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, and this one is a true historical gem, the 1945 United States of America Liberty 1-cent coin. At first glance, it may seem like just another penny, but don't be fooled. This coin carries incredible history, rare features, and a potential value that could leave you speechless. Stay with us until the end, because you won't believe how much this little coin could be worth today. The 1945 Liberty 1-cent coin comes from a crucial time in American history. World War II was coming to an end, and the United States was preparing for a new era of growth and change. During this time, every resource was being used for the war effort, and that included metal for coin production. Earlier in the war, in 1943, pennies were even made of steel instead of copper to conserve resources. By 1945, the U.S. Mint had returned to using copper, but due to material shortages and the rush to rebuild a peacetime economy, some coins from this era had striking variations and errors that would later make them highly valuable to collectors. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of this historic coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar and beloved portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a tribute to one of America's greatest leaders. His profile is detailed and dignified, with the word Liberty inscribed to the left and the year, 1945, on the right. Above Lincoln's head, the phrase, "In God We Trust," is prominently displayed, a statement of national pride and belief. Turning the coin over, the reverse side features the iconic wheat stalks framing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America. This classic design, created by Victor David Brenner, had been in circulation since 1909 and remained a favorite among collectors even after it was replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial design. The wheat stalks represent the nation's agricultural strength and prosperity, and beneath them, the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, reminds us that the United States is built on unity and diversity. What makes the 1945 Liberty 1-cent coin truly exciting is its rarity and collector demand. Millions of these pennies were minted, but only a fraction remain in excellent, uncirculated condition. Most were used in everyday transactions, worn down over decades of handling. Finding one in near-perfect condition, free from scratches, discoloration, or damage, is incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for such coins. Even more valuable are error coins, those with misprints, double strikes, off-center designs, or other minting mistakes. These errors happened when the coins were produced under rushed conditions at the U.S. Mint, making them unique and highly sought after. If you're lucky enough to find a 1945 penny with a rare minting error, its value could skyrocket far beyond that of a standard coin. So, just how much could a 1945 Liberty 1-cent coin be worth today? If you have one in exceptional, uncirculated condition, or, even better, a rare error coin, you could be holding a treasure worth an astounding $259,000. That's right, what was once just a simple penny could now be worth a life-changing amount of money. So, before you overlook that old jar of coins or dismiss a dusty penny in your collection, take a closer look. You might be holding a hidden fortune without even knowing it. Next coin, we're uncovering the secrets of a truly special piece of American history, the 1949 United States of America Liberty 1-cent coin. It may look like just another penny, but don't be fooled. This coin has an incredible story, rare features, and a jaw-dropping potential value. Stick with us until the end, because you won't believe how much this little coin could be worth today. The 1949 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted during a fascinating period in U.S. history. America was transitioning from the post-World War II era into a time of economic expansion and innovation. Soldiers had returned home, industries were booming, and the country was setting the stage for a new era of prosperity. However, even during this time of progress, everyday items like coins still held hidden treasures, some of which have become extremely valuable to collectors today. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of this historic coin. The obverse, or front side, of the coin features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. His image, designed by Victor David Brenner, had been a staple on the penny since 1909 and remains one of the most recognized coin designs in American history. Above Lincoln's head, you'll find the words, "In God We Trust," a testament to the nation's enduring values. To the left, the word Liberty is boldly inscribed, symbolizing the very foundation of the United States. To the right, the year 1949 is engraved, marking the time this coin was struck. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side showcases the classic wheat stalks design. The words 1 cent and United States of America are framed by two curved wheat stalks, representing the country's agricultural strength. Below them, the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, reminds us that the United States was built on unity, many states coming together to form one strong nation. This wheat penny design remained in circulation until 1958, making the 1949 edition one of the later versions of this historic design before it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial penny. But what makes the 1949 Liberty 1-cent coin truly exciting is its rarity and collector demand. While millions of these pennies were minted, only a small percentage have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Most were used in everyday transactions, passed from hand to hand, and suffered from years of wear and tear. Coins that have been carefully preserved, with their original details intact and no major scratches or discoloration, are extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Even more valuable than a well-preserved 1949 penny are those with unique minting errors. Sometimes, mistakes were made during the coin production process, resulting in rare variations. These could include double strikes, off-center prints, misaligned dies, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet. Such errors make these coins one of a kind and can increase their value significantly in the numismatic market. So, just how much could your 1949 Liberty 1-cent coin be worth today? If you happen to own one in exceptional, uncirculated condition, or better yet, a rare minting error, you could be looking at a value of an astonishing $278,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny, something many people overlook, could be worth a life-changing amount of money. So before you toss aside that jar of old coins or overlook a dusty penny in your collection, take a second look. You just might be holding onto a hidden fortune. Especially, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, and we have an extraordinary one for you, the 1944 United States of America Liberty 1-cent coin. While it may seem like just another penny at first glance, this coin has a unique history, rare characteristics, and an incredible potential value that might just leave you speechless. Stay with us until the end, because you won't believe how much this little coin could be worth today. The 1944 Liberty 1-cent coin holds a special place in U.S. numismatic history. It was minted during the final years of World War II, a time when the United States was making major strides toward victory. The war had a significant impact on coin production. In 1943, pennies were made of steel instead of copper due to metal shortages, but by 1944, the U.S. Mint returned to using copper. However, some unusual minting variations occurred that year, making certain 1944 pennies far more valuable than others. The D mint mark on this coin indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint, which struck millions of pennies that year. But what makes this coin so special? Let's find out. Starting with the obverse, or front side, you'll find the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has been a staple of the 1-cent coin since 1909. This classic image, created by Victor David Brenner, shows Lincoln in profile, facing right. Above his head, the words, "In God We Trust," serve as a reminder of the nation's guiding principles. To the left, the word liberty stands boldly, symbolizing the freedoms that define America. Just to the right of Lincoln's image, the year 1944 is inscribed, marking the time when this historic coin was minted. Beneath the date, you'll see the small D mint mark, indicating that it was produced at the Denver Mint. Now, flipping the coin over to the reverse side, you'll see the famous wheat stalks design. The words 1 cent and United States of America are prominently displayed in the center, framed by two wheat ears on either side. These wheat stalks represent the nation's agricultural prosperity and strength. Below this, the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, is inscribed, meaning, out of many, one, a powerful reminder of America's unity. This design remained in circulation until 1958, when the Lincoln Memorial replaced it, but what makes the 1944 Liberty 1-cent coin truly special is its rarity. While millions of these coins were minted, only a few have survived in exceptional, uncirculated condition. The vast majority of these pennies were heavily used in everyday transactions, meaning that most of them have scratches, discoloration, or other forms of wear. However, finding one in pristine condition, with all of its original details intact, is incredibly rare. Even more valuable are the rare error coins from 1944. Some pennies that year were mistakenly struck on leftover steel planchets from 1943 instead of the standard copper. If you happen to come across a 1944 penny made of steel, you could be holding an incredibly valuable collector's item. Other errors, such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, or misaligned dies, can also increase the value of the coin significantly. So, just how much could your 1944 Liberty 1-cent coin be worth today? If you own one in perfect, uncirculated condition, or, even better, a rare error version, you could be looking at a value of an astonishing $308,000. That's right, this tiny penny, something most people wouldn't think twice about, could be worth a life-changing amount of money. So before you dismiss that old jar of coins or overlook a dusty penny in your collection, take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding onto a hidden fortune without even realizing it. Now, We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1957 United States of America Liberty 1-cent coin. This might look like an ordinary penny at first glance, but hidden within its history, design, and unique features lies a surprising value that could make you rich. Stick with us until the end, because you won't believe how much this tiny coin could be worth today. The 1957 Liberty 1-cent coin comes from an interesting time in American history. The United States was booming, with the post-war economy at its peak and the space race just beginning. This was also one of the last years that the famous wheat penny design was in circulation, as it would soon be replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. That makes the 1957 penny one of the final issues of this historic series, making it highly desirable for collectors. Let's take a closer look at the design of this coin. On the obverse, or front side, you'll see the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that had been featured on the penny since 1909. This classic depiction of Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner, remains one of the most recognized images in U.S. coinage history. Above his head, the words, "In God We Trust," are boldly inscribed. To the left, you'll find the word Liberty, a powerful symbol of the nation's values. And on the right, the year 1957 is stamped, marking the time this coin was struck. If your penny has a small d below the year, it means it was minted in Denver, while those without a mint mark were produced in Philadelphia. Now, turning the coin over to the reverse side, we see the iconic wheat penny design. The words 1 cent and United States of America are prominently displayed in the center, framed by two wheat stalks on either side. These wheat stalks symbolize the nation's agricultural prosperity and strength, reminding us of America's growth and resilience. Below these inscriptions, the Latin phrase e pluribus unum can be found, meaning out of many, one, a powerful testament to the unity of the United States. While millions of these pennies were minted in 1957, only a few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Most of these coins were used in everyday transactions, passing through countless hands and suffering from wear and tear over time. A coin that has been carefully preserved, with its original details still sharp and free from scratches or discoloration, is incredibly rare. That rarity is what makes certain 1957 pennies highly valuable to collectors, but what truly makes this coin exciting is the possibility of rare minting errors. Some 1957 pennies feature double die errors, where parts of the design appear slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during the minting process. Others may have off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, or even instances where they were struck on the wrong type of planchet. These unique variations can make a standard penny worth an astonishing amount of money. Now, the moment you've been waiting for: just how much could your 1957 Liberty 1-cent coin be worth today? If you happen to own one in exceptional, uncirculated condition, or, even better, a rare error variant, you could be looking at a value of an astonishing $210,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny, something most people overlook, could actually be worth a fortune. So, before you dismiss those old coins lying around in drawers or coin jars, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. If you enjoyed this video and love discovering the hidden value of rare coins, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an exciting update. Who knows? Your next great treasure could be right in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.